let's talk here. I'm gonna rip these off. I'll tell you a money-making opportunity. I'm gonna use this as an example. This Post-it company does not have a good design for these paper things. When you flip them over on the backside, they build up and they bunch up. So somebody on one of this call has the opportunity. See the opportunity right here. You know how much money this I guarantee you this Post-it company does 100 million in sales on paper products. Guarantee you. And this is an opportunity. If you came up with a better design, you could patent it and you could sell it to them. Isn't that crazy? Money making opportunity right here. These markers are horrible. These markers right here, if you leave the cap off, they always dry out in a matter of 1 hour. Money making opportunity. Who saw this one? Who saw this one? See, it's shirts. I got a friend who was making $1.5 million a year selling shirts. You know, a month. $1.5 million a month. You know how he was doing it? Very simple. He was making t-shirts around local cities. So he would make a t-shirt for Atlanta. It would be like different slogans like I love Atlanta, Atlanta fan, or whatever. And then he would do Facebook ads only to people who live in Atlanta. 1.5 million, he was netting $500,000 a month before he was 30 years old with t-shirts. He basically retired. He's like 30 and he don't even work anymore. He don't even do t-shirts anymore. He saw a money-making opportunity in the fact that people are loyal to cities. People are loyal to cities. Somebody here, I mean, why not do it with countries? You could do it with countries. Why not do it, you can't do it with brands. You can't say like, I love Nike, because Nike has a trademark, protection, but nobody can trademark the city of London. Nobody can trademark the city of Los Angeles. It's impossible. It's against the law in any country in the world. So there's a money-making opportunity. I'm just looking at the things that are around me. How about this? There's a case on this phone. Whose phone is this? This is a crappy-ass case. What'd the Kardashians do? The Kardashians it looks like they're actually being sued because someone says they stole their idea. They take a lot of selfies. They put lights around them. So when they take a picture, it lights up their face. I think that business has made over $50 million for Kim Kardashian. Could anybody here come up with this idea? Yes, but you're not trained in how to see money-making opportunities. You're trained in poverty. Trust me, you're trained in poverty. Everything in the news, what's the news about right now? It talks about, the unemployment rate, the recession, GDP, it's 2% inflation. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't affect you. So it creates this false reality that we live in a world where everybody's broke. I live in Beverly Hills. You can't believe how much money people are making. I know people making so much money, and I'm talking about rags to riches people, not people who inherited money. I had a friend, 2 business partners. I won't say their name because you might know them. They're real big entrepreneurs here. And when I first met them in, I think, 2012, they said, Tai, we know you know a lot about finance, personal finance. We need to have lunch with you. We got a big problem. So I met with them and I'm thinking, oh man, these guys got a big problem. Maybe they're not doing as well as everybody thinks they are. And they sat me down like, we got a problem. We're putting $6 million a month into our bank account, personal bank account, and we're only getting under 1% interest. What should we do with our money? And I was like, guys, you called this emergency meeting because you're making too much money. You're making $6 million a month profit and putting in your bank account, and that's your big worry? I said, that's a worry everybody in the world wishes they have. And that it opened my eyes a little bit more to here's just people right here making $6 million a month. There was 2 kids at my house. I did a seminar in person at my house. I occasionally do those. 2 guys that I trained starting 1 year ago. Samir and what's his other name? Juan. I don't even train them personally. They just come to all my seminars. They came to this seminars, group coaching, and they were making under $5 grand a month 1 year ago. Now they're making $210,000 a year drop shipping on Facebook. They buy shit in China for $1 and sell it for $8, or $10 and sell it for 80. But they're doing stuff under 20 bucks, and they're making literally over $200,000 a month. At 21 and 22, they said, Tai, sometimes we have to pinch ourselves because we can't believe the money-making opportunities. Now, some people won't believe it. One of the things that I have an absolute rule for any of you who want to get in by this Friday into me personally mentoring you, if you are skeptical or cynical, don't come in the program. Because here's the deal. I'm skeptical of some things, and I turn the channel. Only a fool watches a TV channel or goes on an Instagram or a Facebook or a podcast and listens to it if they don't believe in it. You know, isn't that funny? That's how dumb people are. So for those people who don't think it's possible, who are of the poverty mentality, who think that, yes, people only are always trapped, who think capitalism is the root of all evil, if you're in some 1800s economic mindset, if you think Marxism was accurate and you think you read Das Kapital and all that outdated shit, then please go, leave. Nobody wants you. Make your own world. This is a big ass world. Go in the world that you believe in. If you don't believe in capitalism and you don't believe in individual opportunity, then, you know. Sometimes people are like, I hate America. I'm like, well, fucking leave. Go live in North Korea. Send me a letter at how well that worked for you. So the mentality of money-making opportunities, I want you this week, everything you see, reverse engineer. Reverse engineer this pen. How much does it cost to make a Marks a Lot washable pen? I bet you this pen costs 45 cents, and they then research how much they sell it for, $4. It's probably a 10, 20, 100x ROI. Now it's a smaller niche, but you don't need a big niche to make money. Understand this thing, everything, this iPad cover, this isn't the one that it came with. Why am I using that? There's money in creating better covers, more entertaining. This one's kind of boring. OtterBox has no design on it. Why don't they have a design? Why don't they buy the rights to an awesome design? What do you think people would rather have, a case with no design? I mean, I don't understand it. People like designs. Who here, I see money making opportunity right here. OtterBox is not doing it. They are the dominant protective case, I think, OtterBox, in iPads and iPhones. Why haven't you grabbed the opportunity? I don't care if you live in India, Africa. You can do business in the US from any country in the world almost. There's a few countries America has sanctions against, but usually even then you can get around them. There's a guy who follows me who lives in India. I think he's 25 years old. He does affiliate marketing from India. He makes $10,000 a month in India. Now, let me tell you how much money that is. The cost of living in India is like a tenth of the United States. So he only has to make 10 grand a month from India to live the lifestyle as if he's making 100 grand. 10 grand a month in India at 25 years old, this dude's the pimp daddy. He can go to any nightclub. I don't know what a bottle in a nightclub costs, but I tell you, I went to Czech Republic. A bottle there, what country was I in? It was either Czech Republic or, actually it was like Sweden. A bottle at a nightclub's $200. $200. A bottle at One Oak down the street here from where I live is probably about 2 grand. I mean, if you get a table. So it's 10 times. So yes, you can make more money living in the United States or a big city, but it costs more to live here. So it evens out. It's one step forward, one step backwards. The money-making opportunities are all around you. There's a company in Germany. I think it's 3 brothers. They're now worth $7 billion. You know what they do? They copy everything that works in the United States and they do it in Germany. So they took eBay and they created the eBay of Germany. I forget the name. For $7 billion. Why didn't you do that? That's my question to you. Why didn't you? You think they're special? No. You think the Indian guy's special? You think Samir's special? First person I trained in the social media marketing agency program, Jaden Gross, never had a bank account last October, never had opened a bank account. Now he's making 105. He can make $1 million in his first year. Why didn't you do that? That's my question to you. Why didn't you do it? And I'll tell you why. Because the system didn't train you how to do it. So keep watching. Okay, you can have this back. I can't see what that is. What is it? Let me put the link, by the way, for those of you who have to leave early. Someone said not everyone can do it, Tai. I know, because most people won't do it, because most people are ignorant. There's 3 main problems with most people. They're fearful and overly sensitive, number 1. Number 2, they're proud. So they go, oh, I'm perfect already. And number 3, they're stubborn. Which are you? So you're right, not everybody can do it. Because if you're overly fearful, sensitive, if you're stubborn, or if you're proud, you can't do any of these things.